Hi, this is Dan Patrick, and you're listening to Jim on Base.
Welcome back to another episode of the Jim on Base Show. We're back at Edgewood for another great year, and I looked over and saw the great Dan Patrick. It's good to see you.
Yeah, I'm just kind of wandering around. It looks like I don't have any friends, and then you came up to me and you go, what happened to you? I thought you used to be popular. So it goes by quickly. Apparently nobody cares anymore, but you do. So, which says a lot about your show if you're searching for me.
Well, hey, now we're pulling it off. It looks like we belong, right?
I don't know. People might be looking and go, who are those two guys? But let's just act professional.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, I imagine you've been to Tahoe before, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And have you covered this event, or?
I have played in it a couple times, but I didn't cover it. It's a fun, it's the best celebrity event that you'll find, and the atmosphere, Tahoe's great, people are great, and it's interesting when you go from 45 degrees at 4:30 in the morning to then 80 degrees at around 10:30 in the morning. That's a big climate shift that you have here. But it's, the backdrop is great. To be able to have the lake here, pretty pictures, sunshine. We changed our vacation this year. We moved it a week later just so we could come out and cover this.
Yeah, as you know, it's such a great event, and you said you played in it. So how was the golf swing?
Golf swing is a work in progress. It's always going to be a work in progress.
Awesome. And I know Rich Eisen's here too, right? You got Trey Wingo. I had him on at the Super Bowl. So a lot of great familiar faces in the media world.
Yeah, former ESPNers. I know Trey's doing some golf, and Rich, of course, with the NFL Network. But, yeah, there's so many people I worked with at SportsCenter. I was there 18 years, and you run into people at random events. Normally the draft or the Super Bowl, you'll see people because they're still working in the business. But I go back to Bob Lee and Chris Berman through Chris Myers and Stuart Scott and Charlie Steiner and Linda Cohn and so many names there that went through there. It's still a great place, but I've been gone for 18 years now.
Well, you have your great show, and it makes me wonder through the years, did you have any dream interviews that you kind of checked the box, or is anyone that still you'd love to chat with?
Michael Jordan would be great. But other than that, we've been pretty fortunate to get who we want to get. But Mike would be the guy. He just doesn't need to do this. But that's why I was surprised he was going to do the NBA on NBC, because he doesn't need exposure. He doesn't need the money. But it might be his way of reminding people, just like he did with The Last Dance, hey, LeBron's really good, but he's not me. So maybe he's just reminding a whole new generation.
Well, as you know, he used to play in this tournament, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Mike takes his golf very seriously, but then you build your own course in South Florida. He doesn't need to go anywhere.
Yeah. Well, one of my final questions, it's great to see you out here. I'm a big music fan, so when I have people on, I'm always curious, what kind of music are you into, and who was your very first concert?
I went to see Aerosmith, but I listen to everything. I don't listen to heavy metal, speed metal. I don't listen to rap, but I've gotten into country a lot. I think there's some great songwriters there. But, I got to see the Stones and Zeppelin and Who and Prince and David Bowie, and I've been very fortunate. I got to see a lot of great concerts, and even now, there's a few that I still want to go back and be able to see that I didn't get to see. I just saw Neil Young. I hadn't seen him before. Saw Tom Petty before he died. I'd like to see Bob Seger, but John Fogerty is a fan of the show and got to see him play, and so you stick around long enough and you get opportunities. So music is a big part of my life.
Well, Dan, those are some good names. You got some good taste, so it's always nice someone has good taste.
Thank you.
Well, Dan, I got to say, it's great to see you out here. Another year of American Century, and thanks for giving me some time. Have fun this week.
Thank you for Jim on Base. You're listening to Jim on Base. I'm Dan Patrick.